Alright, so I guess we're dragging the dragon. We're dragging the dragon.
Oh man,
You are fired.
I ain't doing it. I ain't got the strength.
You're gonna help because our strongest person is gone. Now
I'll
take
light
it.
the wood.
Help lift elf or leave.
Alright, so we'll expedite this part a little bit.
I grabbed the tail
Oh my.
begrudgingly.
I'm pitching in.
So am I.
Dara's doing her best.
Yeah, we're all helping to move the dragon.
So, a long story short, y'all see where I moved you?
Yep.
A long story short, y'all drag Calcrix back to this territory. The goblins the kobolds are shocked and surprised to see all of you, especially with Calcrix, and they help you put Calcrix back in her cage and set about mending it. One of them kind of urges you along to wanting to bring you to use Drail for your promised reward.
I'm gonna keep the gnome in the center of the group because gnomes and kobolds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're kind of giving him a stink eye.
Stink eye, or they're drooling?
Yes.
Little column A, little column B.
Kashim up front. He's the silver tongue.
I speak their language.
That doesn't matter.
They also speak common, so.
I know, but still.
Alexi, do you see a new character sheet?
I do.
I see it too.
You.
All right, so you all go along with the kobold.
Sure.
Yep.
Well, we're tentatively allied, so yes.
Right. Moving on down the hall.
Oops, sorry.
And you come around the corner to a curious. You see a figure clad head to toe in heavy chainmail armor.
Dude, is this your new character?
Yeah.
Surrounded by the kobolds in the audience chamber, and looks like it's a kind of a tense situation as they all sort of they're all sort of eyeing and have spears leveled at this figure.
I can do a quick description for them if you like.
Yes, please do.
They're standing about 7 feet tall, clad in chainmail and furs. They look more like a northern warrior from somewhere in the far north. The helmet is a mixture, one of the classic, Viking styles. Where did that noise? Excuse me, my TV just had a heart attack. Looks like their face is hidden by chainmail, sort of, a face mask that drops below the helmet. If you've ever seen the classic Viking style or Nordic style helmets where they had the pointy helmet, the chainmail, the stop, and he swings at the face, that's what they're wearing. The armor is dark and, something from, you'd expect someone not of a nice background, sort of Viking / pirate style, marauder style looking to them.
And they're armed with a large glaive.
And axes on their hip.
And as you enter in, Yuzdrael looks at you, looks back at the figure, and kind of points at you. You return. Is this one of yours?
Is this a person who has ever applied to be a Starfall mercenary?
As of yet, no.
Nope.
I am not familiar with that one.
Ooh. Ow.
Kashim's
Nope.
supposed to be up front.
He said when we rounded the corner, so.
Mm.
May I ask who you might be?
I am called Winter. And I am here for a reason.
I would imagine so.
Can I use my insight on him to see what kind of person he is?
No.
Warm?
Alive!
Yeah.
Barely.
What reason might you have?
I was sent here by my god, and there's something dark in this place that needs to be destroyed.
Well, that may be true, but you'll note that everything around here, they are fine.
Then you're not very good at looking.
Oh, the kobolds here are nice.
Out of character, what did Israel promise us besides safe passage for bringing back the dragon? Anything?
An indistinct reward.
Oh, okay. That explains why I couldn't remember it.
Curiously, Cassandra comes up and starts looking at him, checking out his armor, not having recognized it.
What, I mean, we've heard the voice. Was it indistinct? Male, female?
Indistinct, but gravelly, kind of like, yeah, if it was female, maybe their throat was damaged, or male, same thing.
Right. Right, so you are here for destroying some vague dark thing.
Something evil. Yes.
Urquhart pipes up in the back. That sort of sounds like what our mission was.
So what was your mission?
Well, you never asked. We were
You were just
investigating.
Can this wait?
We were
We have
Okay.
business with it. No, that's in character. We have business.
No.
with
That was in
Israel
character too.
first. Okay. We'll make introductions in a moment. Unless you have pressing matters to attend to.
Well, you mentioned that the spears are all pointed at the figure in the middle, but so far combat hasn't started.
No, it's very, very wary.
Does the figure in the middle have weapons?
Yet
And bolt?
they've got a massive glaive, but they're not actually holding it in a offensive position.
Israel, you have your dragon.
Yes,
She-
she was quite the fight. Your man Meepo, he was
Killed.
yes, he did not quite make it.
She sort of huffs, and there's almost a sarcastic chuckle.
Calcrix seemed to have it in for him specifically.
No less than he deserved. You've proven yourself, friends. I promised reward. And she turns to the that little dais, that little altar that's kind of servicing as her throne, and she works this silver key out of the dragon's mouth that adorns it, as well as takes a couple of objects off the top of it and offers them out to you. I do not know where this key goes, but you are free to explore this sacred place. and she gives you she gives you 3 scrolls, a feather token with a the clay token on the feather has a tree painted on it, and a small flask containing a reddish liquid.
Thank you.
I can probably determine what's in the vial.
Liquid.
If you wouldn't mind, we're weary. We would like to take a rest.
You're welcome. Just keep that one with you. She points at Winter.
Well, Winter, would you come and stay with us for a few moments? You can, at the very least, maybe we can discuss this mission you are on, and perhaps we can find a way to help each other.
That sounds like a plan.
Dara hisses at Kashim as she walks by him again. We've never met him. That's not wise.
At the very least, we can.
I bounce along back through the hallway.
I assume they're resting in the area they were in before.
I was gonna say, yeah, you want to lock yourselves up inside the room you were before.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do we need to lock ourselves in there this time?
It's pitch black. I cannot see anything.
Oh, that's right. I put a trap on the door. Or is that a different door? That's a different door.
You can't see? Oh yeah, because Kashim has the light.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
It's another character without dark vision.
I was gonna say before that everyone wanders off, she was gonna light a torch. Winter was gonna light a torch.
Kashim's got his lantern going.
Dara's going to sit back and let everybody else chat with the new guy. She's just listening.
Okay, well, whispering to Dara. At least this way we can have it is in a more controlled environment for us to speak.
True.
Can someone pass me that token so I can get a good look at it?
Dara passes it over.
You see that bottle?
And the vial, too.
Alright, it's not too difficult to figure out for an experienced mage. It's a vial containing 3 doses of elixir of health.
Oh, cool.
Redneck, can I assume that you're still keeping track of loot?
Yes, I am, but I'll need Alexi's sheet back to copy everything off of it.
Oh no.
You can't access it still?
I don't know unless it's in my character list.
I thought you were keeping
Should
track
be.
of it on a document or something, a Word document.
That would be too easy.
You should be able to access it. It should be there in the library.
We'll
Or in
figure
the
it out
journal,
later.
in the journals area.
Why don't we just go old school and get like pen and paper going on, man?
I don't know.
Well, I thought that's what he was doing, but
Right?
Oh well. We'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
That's easy enough to handle.
Is the token even worth messing with, or is it just fluff? Not.
no, it is a thing. Hold on a hot minute.
No problem.
I can see Alexi, but I can't see his character sheet.
You click on when you mouse over it, click on the 3 lines.
As the room is super quiet.
Ah, never mind, I went to the wrong area.
Alright, can you all see that I just shared you?
Mhm.
Oh, neat.
Yep, elixir of health.
Alright, cool. And then
Yay!
the token
Ah,
is Qual's Feather token.
Ooh, neat.
And it is the tree token.
anchor bird fan tree.
Oh, that's cool.
You must be outdoors to
Whoa.
use this token. You can use an action to touch it to an unoccupied space on the ground. The token disappears, and in its place, a non-magical oak tree springs into existence. The tree is 60 feet tall and has a 5-foot diameter trunk, and its branches at the top spread out in a 20-foot radius. Okay.
Wow.
And then
I could think of several ways to use that in a very bad way.
And then the spell scrolls, that's what she gave you, were 3 spell scrolls. A scroll of mage armor, a scroll of spider climb, and a scroll of knock.
Ooh, neat.
I'm the only one that can use the mage armor, so you might as well just pass that over here.
Don't be so sure. Does the gnome have any armor on right now?
Nope.
Oh, well, there we go. The gnome.
See?
The gnome could get. And as a silence
Mister, I'm the
grows,
only one that can use it.
I reach into my explorer's pack and start munching on some really loud crackers.
Alright.
Are you trying to be annoying?
So, Winter.
Yes.
Not to be too blunt about things, but we just were in quite a bit of a fight. Just what are you willing to tell us?
That I am here on a mission from my god, and I am here to kill something that is evil in the bowels of this place. That is about all I know, so that's why I have been exploring it.
So, very light on details then, huh?
Generally, that's what gods are.
Dara
Oh,
laughs from the corner.
I find that very difficult to argue with. So, Erky, what were you all here for?
Well, we were investigating the all the strange business with the apples from that were coming out of here that the goblins were trading, and there was talk of, and we encountered on the road actually these strange twig monsters. I overheard some talk from the goblins about twig blights and a place called the Twilight Grove down below. Seems that their leader had some sort of agreement with this man named Balak down below that they were sending him captives, and he would give them fruit from something called a gulthias tree. But that's about all I remember overhearing.
A Gilthias tree.
Come over here, Rye.
What's up?
Kip uses the cantrip meant to fix Rye's armor.
So once again, that is a little bit more details. Wonder if some of these things might be the same. Winter, does any of that sort of rings a bell, so to speak?
I honestly only came here because I was told to. Well, asked to.
At
I
least they
truly
asked.
am here to do something that I can feel that there is evil here, so I shall find it and destroy it.
Well, at least you've been asked.
You look like mercenaries. Usually they get paid.
I certainly don't turn down money. That's not on my usual list of things to do.
Nox, can I use a history roll to a history check to glean some insight as to what that tree is?
Sure.
Nice.
Very.
I could have given you advantage on that, by the way.
No, you couldn't.
So,
Oh, you can't?
No, it's a thinking thing. It's like listening at the door.
Oh,
It's a you either know it or you don't.
right.
Although if they're discussing it, I don't know.
Yeah. Nox has spoken.
I know. I'm not the one that needs to be told that.
hey Nox, did we hear all of those rumors that are on the on that handout? Rumors heard in Oakhurst.
Yes.
So, this Belak person. So it was a while ago. It was quite a few years. And something about the frog. Well, so we have found some of the people we're after, but still looking for a few.
I'm just going to post a better description that I just typed up for Winter. If I can get... Just dropped it in the RP chat.
Looks good, Red.
Just so if you needed something else to ask questions about.
Who is your god?
That's between my god and I.
Oh, so it's a secret.
You're really not the talkative type. I suppose it makes sense. We
Well,
are
most people
random
don't
people
like
here.
talking to me very long, I find.
This is in character. Something about that name, Gothias. I remember reading something obscure years ago about a vampire.
Oh, now there's vampire as well.
There was a devotee of Ashtaralon.
There's Starlon.
Ashtabula? Out of character.
That
Like
sounds
sh-
like something evil?
A
It's
Shardalon,
actually a
you've all
city in
heard.
New York.
Ashardalon, you've all heard this name already.
That was the demon, the demon at the inscription, wasn't it?
No, the dragon.
The dragon, right. Sorry, go ahead, Nox.
It was the dragon who had bound a demon to his heart.
So we have vampire worships dragon who has demon. Then there's goblins trading people for apples from a tree. I have no idea how these fit together yet.
I find if things don't fit together too well, if you either hit them hard enough, they'll either fall apart or fall together.
That is one way of solving problems, I suppose.
There's clearly some manner of corruption. I remember a rumor about the white apples.
Yes.
We need more information, though.
I think I read that in a book somewhere.
We heard it when we were talking to people in Oakhurst. Well, perhaps we should think about this a little more as we get some rest.
Tip nods in agreement.
Is everyone alright with this?
I can take the first watch if you like.
I'm looking at Dara.
Everyone looks over at Cassandra.
Dara nods. Dara nods at Kashim and then looks at Winter. No offense, friend, but we don't know you. You're welcome to stay awake with the watch, but my people will be the ones to keep an eye on things.
No offense taken. I'm quite used to that reaction.
Alright, then everybody gets their HP back, everybody gets their spell slots back, and all that grand stuff.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm not dying anymore.
We managed not to die.
Alright.
By a very narrow
And-
margin.
And now everybody may progress to level 2.
Yay!
Awesome.
I
I
read
am.
that.
I'm fading pretty good.
That's a good place to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Nox, thanks for your patience. This has been fun.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Progressing to level 2. What do I get?
Yeah, I need to look up mine. See how many, I get one level 2 spell, I believe.
No.
No,
You
not
get-
a level 2 spell. You are level 2.
You don't start casting level 2 spells until I think you're level 3 or 4.
Oh,
But you do get two spells of any level that you can cast. So you get 2 more first level spells to add to your spell book.
I see.
I believe. Yeah, if you go to the little cog on your character sheet and scroll down on the right hand, it will say launch level plus character mancer. You click that, and that should walk you through leveling up.
That's nice.
Where are you at? The cog on the top right by spells?
Yes.
So click
Okay.
on that.
And then believe it's launch level plus character mancer, and that should walk you through leveling up.
Yeah, that opened up a whole other thing for me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do this tonight. It's gonna be a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the launch level up thing.
It's right
There
there.
it
It's
is.
the yeah.
Launch level 1 character mancer.
Not the level 1, the level plus.
Launch level plus character mancer. Got it.
There you go.
All right.
And when you roll your HP, if it doesn't, so double check it in the player's handbook. It's not quite, the average isn't quite half. It's usually half the die plus one. So like if you've got like a D8, the average is 5, not 4. So if you roll less than that, take the average.
Thank you.
I almost died for the second night in a row.
Maybe you should rethink your way of doing things.
You'll have more HP now.
No, I was up there in the front lines with 3 hit points as well, so
Yeah, you're a fool.
Alright.
I didn't die though. That destroyed a goblin.
All right, I'm gonna work on level 1 up.
I frankly don't have enough experience to critique you, Nox, but I'm having fun, so you're doing something right.
As long as you're having fun.
All is cool in my beliefs.
I was genuinely trying to kill Alexi, but
Yeah, we were both we were like generally going, okay, let's see. If you might have noticed, Alexi kind of ran off.
So close.
We were really close with that dragon breath coffee. I was like,
I'm kind of
oh,
glad
wow.
you didn't kill Alexi, because that way we can have him back later.
Well, shit.
So, there is one thing on the level up thing, and it has this arcane tradition, and it asks you to choose.
yep.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that at level 2.
The only one that there is, but
Oh yeah, that's the problem with this is there's going off the SRD, so it's only giving you one option. I can plug that in manually if you need me to.
I don't know what they are.
Then open up the fucking player's handbook and read up on them.
Ouch.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have to hold your goddamn hand at this point.
Oh no. That wasn't toward you. That was just Raffle owned, something along those lines.
It's basically most, it's like how Tip has knowledge domain at level 1. That's how clerics differentiate themselves. At level 2, wizards pick their arcane tradition that gives them special properties and abilities. Everybody else will pick their archetype at level 3.
Or get to put it into effect.
But yeah, I mean, obviously that will help you walk through it, but it's going to be missing things. So have your player's handbook and look through and figure out what you need to do.
Okay, here we go. Probably gonna go for evocation. Take a look at what that is.
That does sound like you.
Evocation's fun.
Yes, it does sound like.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm picking right now is my Eldritch Evocations.
Your Eldritch Blast is already awesome. It's a cantrip that does not a small amount of damage.
Yeah, it's nice to actually have a spellcaster that's useful after 1 or 2 spells.
Well, remember, there's a reason you can cast cantrips all day, and cantrips don't suck.
That is
true.
Super cool.
Yeah, evocation's a fun one.
I was looking at sculpt spells, and it's like you can make a relative safety area. So, like, if all you guys were in front of me, I could use Burning Hands and not hit any of you guys, but hit the guys in front of you.
Very appreciated.
That's handy.
That would be really awesome.
And so I started blasting.
Get it on with the pew pew.
All right, good to split knocks. Is there anything else you need?
Nope.
Hey, y'all take care.
Night, Tam.
Night, Tam.
Yeah. Let's see, what else is there? Conjuration probably be a cool one.
Of course, I rolled dead set middle of the road for hit points, which is annoying.
Well, remember he said if you end up with less than the
Average.
average, then take the average.
Which is middle of the road +1. Plus your constitution.
Let me just... I think I saw that it was actually 6 for Paladin.
There's an option there for.
That's what I'm saying. Most of the time, it's not. Most of the time, the average, interestingly enough, is not the middle of the die. It's usually the middle +1.
Yeah.
What?
So for Paladin, it's 6 plus your con.
Like,
So you'd end up with 8.
Yep, that's what I was just looking at. So I was just like, I just updated her sheet to have that.
Oh no. I'm sure Rye's gonna go with necromancy.
He's
Rye's not a wizard
Oh, wizard.
Oh yeah, that's right.
for the umpteenth time.
yeah. Dara
Even though
only
he
calls
can-
him that in character.
Would he be mad if I did it?
He probably would think a bit less of you. Some wizard. Yeah, they're the intelligence one. Ooh.
Did not mean to roll that.
I'm really feeling like evocation is gonna be the one to go with, though.
Yes, everybody agrees with you on that.
Yeah, I looked at the other ones, and I really think that one's gonna be the best fit. So that will not have to be manually put in because that's the option.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
That makes
That
it
is
simple.
Yeah, it makes it way simple. So, School of Evocation says, focus your study magic that creates powerful elemental effects such as bitter cold, searing flame, rolling thunder, crackling lightning, and burning acid.
Yeah. Evocation is the damage dealing spells.
Yeah, DPS. That's what I'm talking about.
Why am I not surprised?
Some evokers find employment in military forces, serving as artillery to blast enemies' armies from afar. I love that. I love that. Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna take off, so enjoy.
All right. Good night.
Alright, and I believe I'm off as well, so y'all have a good one.
Yep. I'm gonna take off as well. If anybody needs any help getting their character leveled up,
Okay. Night.
Yep, just working on it now.